Trabulsi, anxiety is growing among San Diego's Somali community after the White House announced the end of temporary protected status for hundreds of Somalis living in the U.S. KPBS reporter John Carroll talked to a member of the local Somali community today. He has more from the newsroom.
The administration's revocation of TPS, temporary protected status for Somalis living in the country right now, only affects about 700 people, so we're talking about a relatively small number of people here in San Diego. Nevertheless, it's sending shockwaves through the local Somali community, estimated to be the second largest one behind Minnesota. Most of the local Somali community lives in City Heights, and that's where PANA, the Partnership for the Advancement of New Americans, is located. I spoke with an employee there about the effect Tuesday's order is having on Somalis here. Ramo Abdi is the group's director of organizing. She says the administration's action is racist, unfair, and hurtful to all Somalis here and across the country.
Most of these people came from war zone, like escaping prosecution and came to United States for safety reasons, right? For them getting their status be revoked and going back to Somalia is going to be dangerous for them.
Tahzeen Nizam is the executive director of CAIR, the Council on American Islamic Relations San Diego chapter. She says the TPS revocation for Somalis is just the latest move by the administration that is based in bigotry and politics as opposed to the law. She says the Minnesota chapter of CAIR has filed a lawsuit against the action.
We are just appalled by these enforcement, because this is about taking away legal measures for anybody to immigrate legally, right? We talk about, hey, why don't a lot of our friends say, why don't they come in legally? Well, they're trying to do a legal measure of immigrating, and you're taking that away from it.
Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says conditions in Somalia have improved to the point where it's not as dangerous as it once was. But the State Department still has the country listed as level 4, do not travel. That is the highest level of travel warning. The administration has already revoked TPS status for Venezuelans and Haitians. The Somali revocation takes effect on March 17th, but lawsuits are expected, which would delay its implementation. In the newsroom, John Carroll, KPBS News.